So, students, today we will talk about demerits of preferences, and the difference between preferences and equity shares, and then types of debenture. First, we will talk about the demerits of preferences. In the last video, we have already talked about the merits of preferences from the point of view of company and the point of view of shareholders. First, from the point of view of shareholders, how does preferences having demerits or having disadvantages from the point of view of shareholders? The first point I have written here: restricted voting right. Preferences in comparison to equity share, they have restricted voting right. Means that they do not enjoy full voting right. They can vote in a company, but not for the selection of management. They can vote for the company, but for a specific region and in a specific condition. You can say they have no voting right. Means preference shareholders do not enjoy voting right as equity shareholders enjoy to select the management. Second is no capital appreciation. See, as equity shares are traded in the share market, stock market, there is an appreciation of capital takes place to the equity shares. But preferences are not traded in the market. Means preferences are not traded in the capital market, means share market or stock market. That so means the capital of preferences does not appreciate, does not increase. Unattractive during boom period. See, preferences, as we have talked about, preferences are not traded in the stock market. So when the stock market is in the boom condition, in the boom period, during the boom period of time, preferences are not attract to the shareholders, as it does not have any appreciation in the capital and it does not being traded in the market. Now we will talk about point of view of company. What are the demands from the point of view of company? First is permanent burden. See, preferences are permanent burden for a company. Company has to pay fixed rate of dividend to the preference shareholder. If there is any profit within the company, that firstly will pay to the preference shareholder. So it creates permanent burden on company. Next is costly method of finance. See, preference share is the costly method of finance in comparison to debentures and other government securities. As company can issue debenture and can take loan from the bankers, it includes less formalities and less interest on the loan and debenture in comparison to the dividend of equity share and the method of issuing. Compliance with the certain conditions. See, preferences are issued by the company with some certain conditions. Preferences are not issued just simply without any condition. It are issued with some conditions, some certain condition, and that condition may create complication for the company. That such condition may create complication for the company, so that preferences are the compliance with the company in the certain because of the some certain conditions. Now we will talk about the difference between preference share and equity share. I have written some points here, and on the basis of such point, we will differentiate between equity share and preference share. The first point is rate of dividend. As we know, in equity share there is no fixed rate of dividend, but preference share, the rate of dividend is always fixed. In the equity share, the rate of dividend is not fixed, and in the preference share, rate of dividend is fixed. Voting right. Equity share enjoy voting right. They can vote to select the management as per their choice. But preference share have restricted voting right. Means they do not have voting right for selection of management board or management committee. Risk. Equity share enjoy high risk. Means equity share have high risk. If there is a profit with the company, they will get the profit dividend, and if there is no profit, they will not get dividend. They are also equity share also traded in the market during boom period. They will enjoy the appreciation of capital, but in the depression period, there will be depreciation in the capital. The capital may be decreased, the value of share may be decreased. But equity share, they have fixed rate of dividend. The dividend may be accumulated for the next year if the company has issued cumulative preference share, and as preference shares are not traded in the market, so there is no chance of depreciation in the capital. Status of the investor. What is the status of the investor? Equity share status is the status of owner. They are known as the owner of the company, as they have voting right. And the preference shareholder, they are known as the investor of a company, not the owner of the company. They are treated as the investor in the company. They have invested the money in the company, but they are not treated as the owner of the company. So the status of equity share is the status of owner, and status of preference share holders is the status of investor. Participation in management. Equity share have full right to participate in the management. As they have voting right, they can be elected and they can participate in the management of a company. But preference share cannot participate in the management of a company, as they have no voting right and they cannot be elected. They cannot be elected to participate in the management of a company. Nominal value. The nominal value of equity share is usually less in the comparison to nominal value of preference share. So we can say the nominal value of equity share is low when the nominal value of preference share is high. And the area of dividend. The area of dividend. In equity share, the dividend cannot be accumulated for the next year. But for the preference share, the dividend may be accumulated for the next year. Now the convertibility. Equity shares are not convertible. Equity share cannot be converted, but preference share can be converted, as we have already stated about the type of preference share, convertible and non-convertible preference share. So preference share may be convertible, they can be converted into equity share, or they can be converted into debenture. So these are the point of differentiation. Means we can differentiate between equity shareholders and preference shareholders. Now the next topic we will talk about debenture. So let us understand what is debenture. Debenture is just a certificate which is issued by a company on behalf of the company as loan taken by the company from the general people. You can say in simple term, debenture is a certificate of loan which is taken by a company and issued under common seal of the company. When the company takes loan from general people, it issues a certificate. It issues a certificate. That certificate is known as debenture. Now, types of debenture. First, registered debentures and unregistered debentures. Registered debentures are such debentures which name of the debenture holder, type of the debenture, all the detail of the debenture is written in the proper book of record in the company. Such debentures are known as registered debenture. And the interest on such debenture can be paid only the person who is holding the debenture or whose name is written on the face of debenture. Means the registered debenture, you can say, is a type of debenture which interest can be obtained by only that person whose name is written on the face of the debenture. Non-registered debenture. Non-registered debenture means you can say non-registered debenture as wearer debentures, as we have wearer and registered check, name check. Wearer debentures are non-registered, unregistered debentures are such debentures which interest is payable to the person who hold it, who show it to the company. Company will give interest and the payment of the debenture loan to the person who wear it or who hold it. Such debenture known as wearer are unregistered debentures. Another type of debenture, redeemable debentures and irredeemable debentures. Redeemable debentures are such debentures which money, loan, amount of loan is redeemed by the company after a certain period of time, such as 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, whatever it may be. The debentures whose money is paid by the company after a certain period of time, such debentures known as irredeemable debentures. Irredeemable debentures are such debentures whose money cannot be paid by company or whose money does not paid by the company in the life of a company. Such debentures known as irredeemable debentures. Another type, mortgage debentures are secured debentures and unsecured debentures. Mortgage debentures are secured debentures are such debentures which are issued by the company under the security of the assets of a company, where the debentures are issued to the general people on the basis or on the mortgage of the assets of the company. Such debentures known as mortgage or secured debentures. Unsecured debentures are such debentures which does not given any security of assets from the company at the time of issuing the debenture. Such debentures known as unsecured debentures. Now the last type, convertible and non-convertible debentures. Convertible debentures are such debentures which can be converted into preference share or equity share at the term of the company. Such debentures known as convertible debentures. Non-convertible debentures are such debentures which cannot be converted into preference share and equity share. Such debentures known as non-convertible debentures. So in the next video, we will talk about the advantage and disadvantage of debenture from the point of view of company and from the point of view of debenture holder, and the difference between preference share and debenture, difference between equity shares and debentures.